Okay, so I'm going to start off by talking about the correct way to kick the legs. Just take your stance. Make your stance like this. Go as hard. Make your first down. I see people throw leg kicks a lot of ways that are wrong, and it always aggravates me. There are two ways you can throw a kick. You can do it standing still or with a step. But they both have in common the idea that you're turning your hip and you're not leaning your head forward into the person. When you lean your head forward, you call it shrimping because you curl up like a shrimp. You do not want to shrimp. You're killing your power and you're also putting your head next to the counterpunch. So let's first talk about the one where I'm standing still. So I'm on the ball of my front foot, which is my left foot. I'm going to pivot on that ball of that foot. My hips and my shoulders are going to turn. It's going to bring the kick around. Look at my hips and my shoulders. When I do this, my hip is going forward, my head is coming back, and my shoulder is between my chin and his counterpunch. If he tries to counterpunch me here, one, I'm leaning back so I'm further away, and two, my shoulder is up. This is opposed to what I see a lot of people doing, which is basically slapping with their foot. Boom, you're going to eat the counterpunch. So I'm on the ball of my foot. Also, people think like, well, the rain's coming, so I'll slip it. No, that's going to get you killed too. I'm here on the ball of my foot. I turn, boom. Normally, this hand, when I do the right kick, is going to come down to help me turn my hip. So my left hand is going to come up to my shoulder and in front of my face to block any potential counterpunch. So, I'm not slapping him. I'm turning my hip so that I get my shin on the outside of his thigh. Step over here so you can see from that angle. On the ball of my foot, turn my hips and my shoulders. My head is actually going to go back so my hip can go forward. And I'm hitting with the shin on the middle of his thigh. Kicking his ass is an expression. It is not a martial arts technique. This isn't standing in place. The other one is step. Very commonly taught, which is I take a little step with my left so that I get a little bit of an angle. It's like a 7-star step. Step and kick. Notice though that my hip and my shoulder still turns. The last thing I want to do is go like this. Crack, I'm going to go to sleep. So, in place and step. In place and step. Let's do. This is going to be the really hard part. Can everyone count to 4?
Yes.
Yeah, a couple of you are not going to be able to do it. We call these Holland drills because they come from Holland. They're basically punches to set up the kicks. It's very unlikely against somebody that's got any kind of skill that if I just try to kick him, things are going to go well. He's going to block it. He's going to counter with punches. He's going to step in and catch the kick. He's going to take me down. Ideally, the Holland style of Thai boxing, they throw a bunch of punches and they just cover up and then they go low with the kicks. The punches set up the kicks. The kicks are all set up. It's very important. In Sanda especially because they specialize in catching the kicks. If you just throw the kicks, you get taken down. When you're doing MMA, there are people that are really, really good in the same way of just catching the kick. So first you want to throw some punches. Even if you know they're going to block them, well, they're going to block them up here. The general rule is, if I punch with my left, I kick with my right. If I punch with my right, I kick with my left. So I've got 1 kick. I've got 1, 2, left kick. I've got 1, 2, 3, right kick. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, left kick. So I jab, he'll parry it. For now, we're going to absorb the kick because he wants to get somewhat used to getting kicked, and I want to make sure that I'm kicking the correct place, which is the middle of the thigh. Not his butt, not his knee. I go 1, 2. I don't really take a step forward, I take a step to the corner. I angle off, kick here. Now for the street, I can do that, but for class, let's not do that. So just make sure you're coming across. I go 1, 2, 3, right kick, and I do 1, 2, 3, 4, left kick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And a fun way that we do this drill is we do minute intervals alternating, where I say 4, 4, 3, 1, and then the bell rings, and it's his turn to lead me. 3, 1, 2, 3, kick. 2, 1, 2, kick. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 2. Okay, so you're leading them, because this gets you up on the balls of your feet. It gets you used to throwing punches and then kicks. It gets your flow going really well. 4-minute round, so I'm either kicking on first and third, or I'm kicking on second and fourth. Make sense? Everybody nod your head. It's early in the morning. Yeah. Okay, let's go.